Hey guys, so welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I forgot to say in my first video that there probably won't be any videos up on the weekends just because I don't typically film on the weekends when my family's home. Also, the second thing is I realized yesterday the vlog was like, I don't know, 17 or 18 minutes long, and that's just not, like, that's just crazy. So I'm going to try to keep these a little bit shorter, a little bit, you know, just more quick. Is that proper grammar? I don't think so. Okay, I'm just going to try to keep them quicker and to the point. Oh, and my cat just, that's nice. My cat just knocked down. They're trying to find, all the animals are trying to find sunspots because it's really cold. So I am going to either choose the Grinch or Scrooge today. Scrooge, I believe, is a mix of sweater weather and cactus and sea salt, I believe. I will look up this in description when I come back later and do the full review on it. I'm going to put it in my warmers in just a few. My warmers are in the freezer, and so then I'm going to fill these up and go for it. I did end up painting my nails yesterday. I'm going to show you, they're not done yet, so it looks like this red needs a third coat. I did 2 coats. It applied really nicely, but as you can see, okay, so here's the deal. Let me show you I first of all, I messed up on the nail. I put my glitter nail on this one, my first finger, and I meant to put it on this finger. I was talking to my daughter, having some sort of discussion, and screwed it up. So I was just like, well, I'm just going to go with it. But anyways, okay, so what I usually do is I paint my nails, and you can see I get outside the lines. I am not perfect. I am not a perfect nail painter whatsoever. So what happens is I go back, like today, I'll go through with a Q-tip, and like this nail right here is really bad, and go around the edges and clean it up with nail polish remover. I've seen people with, what is it called? Like a nail polish, not a brush, like a little paintbrush, and they'll clean up when their nails are still wet, which I think is really a great idea. I like this red color. It's a little bit of a brick red to me. In the bottle, it doesn't appear, I don't know, like it appears like the perfect red, but it really is kind of a brick red. So I don't know, like it's not my perfect Christmas red color. I know that's weird because it is a pretty red, but it's just not like the perfect Christmas red for me. And I think I have a Christmas red, but this will work. It's just more of a bricky red, I feel like. Bricky, again, with my grammar. And then this color applied beautifully. This was so easy. I mean, just like 1 coat pretty much did it for me. I did 2 coats just to be thorough, but I feel like this one needs a 3rd coat now that I'm looking at it. It looks a little bit streaky. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to add another coat on there or not. But anyways, okay. So I'm going to fill my warmers and then do a review. I think I'm going to do Scrooge since my husband came home yesterday and he kind of gave me that look. And that look usually means that he's very much an OCD kind of guy. He, like before we got married, which was years ago, he had his spices in his spice rack like perfectly lined up in alphabetical order. I mean, he was very... So to move in with me and live with me and marry me was probably a big shock for him because I am not the neatest person. If you've watched any of my, like when I clean up my wax room, you can see that I kind of dump things and then I'll go back and then figure it out later. So anyways, okay. I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so we did get our Christmas tree up yesterday. I still have to go through and like fan out all of the, what do you call it, fluffing it or whatever it's called. And so I have not done that yet. My husband just pulled it out last night, and if you can see that one random ornament right there, he's like, here's my contribution, because it was in the bag with the tree. I'm surprised actually it didn't break, but so I need to go and fluff that and probably decorate it tonight, so I'll have a better look at it for you tomorrow. But this is just some cheap tree that we got from Walmart last year. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe under $40, maybe $30, maybe it was even $20. It's not very big. It's not very, you know, it's not like high quality. But to be honest, I really didn't care. Our green one, our big fluffy green one that we have, that we, you know, paid a lot for, is super heavy. It's a super big pain in the ass. I'll just say it. It's a big pain in the ass to pull out every year, and it gets green needles everywhere. This one didn't really like shed anything, so, and I like white, so eventually we'll probably get a bigger white tree, but for now this one is working. And you know what, it's a lot easier to decorate. I mean, I just put my favorite decorations on there and call it a day, and it's, you know, no fuss. I mean, I don't know, I like the simplicity of it. I don't care. So anyways, okay, I will see you guys later. Okay, so I've had Scrooged in for a couple of hours now, and this one's kind of hard for me to describe. Because I've had sweater weather before, but I don't remember it all that well. So, but I will say that it is a good scent. It's a good and strong. I've got it going throughout the entire house, and it's very, it's not clean like fabric softener or like laundry clean. It's like maybe like a sweeter, not bakery sweet. I don't know how to describe it. If you know sweater weather, you'll probably kind of know maybe what I'm talking about. But it's just got just a nice like fresh clean scent, but like I said, not laundry and not like cleaner. It's just, it's hard to describe. So I do get the cactus and sea salt. I feel like the sweater weather, if I knew what it smelled like, I could tell you how dominant that was in the scent. But if you like clean scents or sweater weather or cactus and sea salt, Scrooged would be a good one for you. And I feel like it's throwing pretty well. Yesterday, the one that I showed you, the Polar Express, I feel like after I turned off the camera and kind of let that keep going, it was so weird because the cocoa smell died down and then all I could smell was the raspberries. It was the weirdest thing. So the raspberries really started coming out later on after the cocoa scent, the hot cocoa with the marshmallows started to die off. So that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to show you really quick is usually when I'm doing chores around the house, let me pull this up really quick on my phone. I wanted to share a book with you. I listen to Audible a lot. Let me see if I can just turn this. And the book I read a while back is called The Book of Ivy. Now, it's a series. There's a second book. I believe it's called The Revolution of Ivy, and it is out. I forgot about it because I read The Book of Ivy a long time ago. I'm trying to think of the name of what you call those movies that are like The Hunger Games and Divergent. They're not are they post-apocalyptic? Or are they, I can't think of what they're called right now, but I think The Book of Ivy is along those same lines. It's kind of like after the world has ended and a new world has kind of started, I think. It's been a while since I've read it, but I do remember that I did enjoy the book. And now, so The Revolution of Ivy is out, and I'm going to go ahead and get that one. I think it's only supposed to be a 2-parter series, but really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And then after I finish the series, then I'll move on to, I think, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I think is the next one I'm going to read. That's a series. I like to read the series in order, otherwise I get confused and lost. Okay, so I'm working on dishes, and while I was working on dishes, I chipped my nail. So I'm going to have to go ahead and repaint that guy already, which is just perfect. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I don't know, maybe I did need 3 coats on this red, I don't know. Anyways, also I did try to clean them up just a little bit, and I think I'm gonna try that paintbrush method, try to get like a cheapo brush from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. But anyways, so let me try to angle this up because the camera's kind of awkward. So what I do is I put my iPad up there, so instead of like looking out the window, you know how some people have a window above their kitchen sink? I don't. My windows are kind of to my right. So I put a video on and just, you know, it gives me something to do, or I'll put on Netflix. And so I can look up while I'm working on dishes. I also have issues with dizziness as well. So when I look up, it's better for me than looking down constantly. So when I'm doing dishes, I can look straight ahead instead of looking down. So that helps me out too. Just, I don't think anybody else probably has the dizziness issues that I do, but anyways, just shut off. What is that on there? That is messy. Oh, never mind. It's just, it faded. I was like, dang, that thing is dirty, but it's the screen. It's just lighter. I was like, oh my God, that's so dirty. Okay, anyway, so that's pretty much the end of day 1. Like I said, I'm just going to keep it shorter than yesterday's, just doing dishes, and I kind of, I don't have to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you later. Bye.